Hello everyone. A lot of people ask me what type of fertilizers I use, and I want to share the type of fertilizer I've used and if they have made any difference, and what do I do to improve the soil, because we are feeding the soil, we are improving the soil, um, and if soil is good, then everything will thrive. So let's start with this thing that I bought this year. This is a liquid fertilizer containing fish, worm, seaweed, minerals. So honestly, I don't know if it has made any difference. What I like about this is that it is liquid, so um, easy to apply, and it's almost instant boost. So this is the first year I'm trying this. I will probably not buy a liquid fertilizer again, because in my case I have to put this in a 9 liter container and then go around the garden and do it, and I don't want to do that kind of work every second week. I would rather just put some pellets and let it do the work. I bought these trace elements because I thought there was some problem with some persimmons. Literally use it for one time and never use it again, so no for me. Then I have this Epsom salt. So this is super cheap and it will last for ages. This is essentially just magnesium. So mostly in yellowing leaves, and to make the fruits more sweeter, you use this thing. So this is something that I'm okay with. I apply, I don't know, 4 or 5 times a year as a liquid, and then it does its work. So normally soils are not deficient unless you have some other problem. And then I have here is this garden mate. So this is rock minerals. They're literally like in sandy form. I have applied this. I don't know if it has made a lot of difference, and honestly it is really expensive, so I will not be buying this again. This is done for me. And lastly, I have another thing which I don't know why I bought it. So this is the earth food. So this is some kind of compost that you apply in liquid form. Not buying it again, because I don't know if these things make any difference. And then I have liquid potash. So liquid potash is good. This is quite cheap, and for some plants they really love a liquid potash, either a spray or just drenching the area around them, which encourages them to produce more fruits. So this is okay, and I bought it for like 2 years ago. I just do it for some plants like pomegranates just before they are about to set the fruits. So this is okay for me. Right, let's see some other things. So this is the fertilizer that I actually use and I will recommend. So I have chickens at my home, but some people came to my house yesterday. They have a lot of chickens, so they brought this chicken manure from their chickens, and I will be applying this, just spreading it around the front yard, especially because this area is not very healthy. The soil is not healthy, so I'm building up the soil slowly, and this will go all over the place. Other than that, another thing I really heavily use is the horse manure. So if someone is giving away horse manure in bags, I'll just bring them and throw it around the area, front yard, backyard, everywhere. Recently I got some insect frass. So insect frass is this powdery form which contains the shells and the poop of insect. It's almost like a worm castings. So I've put it everywhere. I don't know if it will make any difference, but it's just good for the soil. It's just wheat bran in which these people raise the insects to feed the reptiles. So it was quite cheap, and I got a lot of bags. I've just deployed them everywhere. One thing I want to see I want it to hold water. This one does not hold water, so I'm not very happy with this thing. I will probably not be buying this again, and also I don't see any worms in it because it's not holding water, so worms won't thrive here. Not interested. Another thing that I've used over the years, and I can't find any of this, But I've got some rapid manure. So rapid manure is something that you can safely use anywhere, vegetables, whatever, and throw it everywhere. But I've just recently bought this um, sheep manure. So if you see here, these are the droppings from sheep, and I've just started putting them around the trees, so it will slowly build up soil. And even when I was opening the bags, which have been closed for like months, they were letting it compost. This one was full of worms, and I don't know if you can notice in the camera, but this is moist. This is what I like. Then the soil needs water retention, so things like sheep manure, horse manure, they are really good for holding the water, conditioning the soil. And I don't want to be watering all the time. I want the soil to build and be live and healthy. So this is sheep manure, and I've got like 40 bags of sheep manure. I'll show you in a second. Look at this. These are all bags of sheep manure. So I'm slowly opening the bags and deploying it everywhere. All the garden will get sheep manure. Another thing that I do is I use this mulch, the green material. So this is the bana grass. Bana grass is just a grass, but it grows quite tall. It will get up 2 meters. You can see I've recently chopped it down, and I'm putting it here. I'm putting it here. But in this scenario, because I was going to put the sheep manure down, what I did was I put all the sheep manure down like this, and then covered it with the grass. So the grass is essentially protecting the sheep manure. Sheep manure will hold the water, improve the soil. Similarly, if there is any place where the sun doesn't come in, I would put the sheep manure or whatever kind of manure I'm deploying. So that will be, this is the sheep manure again. And then throughout the garden, I'm doing this. So guys, this is it for the video. In my experience, you don't really need an external fertilizer. You can use something like a seaweed solution or whatever is cheap and convenient. But more important thing is you need to have your soil healthy. And the easiest way, the least expensive way is to get whatever manure possible. Be careful with the chickens if you have young plants, because chicken manure can be quite hot, as they call it. But something like horse manure, sheep manure, or cow manure, especially because these manures are not collected in pure form. There is a lot of their lucerne or other things that they put to feed these animals. So these are already mixed with lucerne and other things, so you can easily deploy it everywhere. Just throw it in your garden, cover it so that sun doesn't just like kill all the moisture, and slowly improve the soil. So I do it, and if you can see, I do the the mulch in this area is heavily mulched. So mulch and all these are, mulch is the carbon material, so it's more on the dry side. But this kind of green mulch, which is full of nitrogen, the manures, they are really good for your garden. So keep adding manures in your garden, and keep adding the carbon material, the mulch, to cover them, just like I'm doing, and that will really help your plants. Hopefully this video was helpful, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.